Hi everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to Create Every Day in August. Today is August 14th, 2020. And let's just say today is starting off to be very exciting. I recorded a video. I showed you how I colored all this. Well, this right here, stamped it out. And guess what? I pressed the stop button. I don't feel like editing it, so we're going to start over. I'm using this Unity stamp right here from July 2018, and this is a beautiful, these images, 1 2 3 4 5 6 are beautiful images. I may be playing around with this next, but I want to try and see if I can't do something with it. This comes out. The one thing I want to talk about is that the sentiments really don't match much of what you see. Like it says, you are so sweet and thoughtful, life is sweeter because of you. Lemons aren't normally sweet, right? You can have lemonade, any lemon flavored something usually has like a bitter or a tart taste to it. I believe in you is a good one. Embrace your inner flamingo and stand tall. Now that would be a cool. This one matches, and then all these other ones too. All the good times we share together. Take time to chill. Thank you for always seeing the good in me and feel the love. None of the sentiments really match this kit this month, that month. So anyway, I have pulled out some cards. Everything is already ready to go. I pulled that out as well as a sentiment that says lemons are bright and beautiful like you. I have that sentiment. I have everything pre-cut out. And so when I was thinking about this, I want to do another washi kind of card as well, but I thought we could stamp this out. So when I stamped this out and colored it, I was thinking, and then I nicked the leaf off of this one. So we'll use this one for now, but I'm going to go and tape that leaf back on when I need. I was like, this is not enough. So I re-stamped out this image, and I think if I put just the lemons down and then I put this on top, be careful with that little leaf, it's hanging on by a thread, and put this on like that, it will look a little bit better and give it some dimension. So that's what we're going to do real quick, is just cut these off. Before I go further, I love these two-tone cards. You see, it's like limey, light lime, and then it's like dark. Yeah, I like those cards. Very cool effect that they have on them. Okay, so I'm using some Dollar Tree washi tape, and then I'm going to be using some Michael's washi tape. Both are lemons, although this looks like an orange inside, right? But we're going to see how it works out for us. If you want to make sure that your card doesn't move, I would suggest putting something on the back, like some low-tech tape, or usually I'll just do some double-sided tape and a little strip because it's going to get taped down anyway. But today, you know me, I like to take walks on the wild side from time to time, so I'm not going to secure with anything. Is that a good idea? We will just have to see now, won't we? I hope that your Friday is going swimmingly well. Mine so far is okay, besides me pressing stop instead of pause on the video. And you know, I'm not sure how other people do their videos, if you have like a fancy editing program or whatever, but I think probably everyone, unless you're like an editor, hates that portion of making videos. You have to edit, you know. So I always try to be mindful and thoughtful of everything that I'm going to say before I say it, because I don't want to have to go and edit something out, especially like if I was cursing and things like that, which I don't generally curse that much anyway. Like I just feel like there's so many other words in the vocabulary that you don't really need to use profanity to get your point across. Sometimes people don't understand your emotions unless they're getting cursed out, which is weird. You know, our society's weird, but I try not to curse. I just, you know, even when, I think because I learned at an early age in my teens that when you get into fights and things like that, first of all, you can't take any of the stuff back that you say. But if your emotions are high and you are not careful with what you say, sometimes it could lead to other things. Like if you're angry with someone, and you just go all ballistic on them, you know, you walk away angry, they walk away angry, and then it can be an incident where they get hurt or you get hurt. And the last thing you said to that person was beep, 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 bleepity, bleep, bleep, you know what I'm saying? And I just don't want that on my conscience more so than anything. And I'm just going to apply this and burnish it down. And I want these lemons to be facing the correct way for this go around, and the next strip it will not be. I was trying to see if I had another one. I have a pineapple, but I was like, no, let's just keep it with the lemons. So that's what we're doing, keeping it lemony. I really enjoy using washi tape in this way because I feel like I'm using a lot of the washi tape, which I'm really not. It's just a few strips here and there. But in my head, I'm using up this washi tape. Yeah. And if you didn't watch the previous video, no worries. You know, doing Create Every Day in August. August or April. Some things will get repeated. And some things will be like tutorial styled. But I just want to get on and, you know, share and create. So you've seen how I did this, and we're going to go ahead and finish it up and come back. Okay, last time we made these, I told you could miter the corners if you have the tape overhang, so I want to show you that. Miter just means cut it, and I know some crafters like make a little, they kind of angle it like that. It's however you feel comfortable doing it. I don't want to clip the end off, so that's why I'm doing it that way. And then you just fold it back up. And if it's still sticking out, then you know you can just go back and readjust it however you need to readjust it. Once you have all your sides down, I do suggest that you burnish them down really well, because it is washi tape, and you know sometimes washi tape does its own thing. So I just like to come up to the edge of wherever it's at and just press down like that with my bone folder on all of the sides, just like that. And then I'll go over it like that. And I am using as much strength as I can. Like, you really want to force it down. You don't want it to pop back up. And so that's how they look. All right, so we have our cards, and I folded one on the inside, one on the outside, so you could just get that effect. I did not trim this down really short enough to actually see the whole entire, you know, see a lot of it, but it's plenty. I think that's plenty. And I'm just going to go back around one more time and burnish this down and glue it, and then get ready to assemble. So I'm just using a different glue, Aleene's Tacky Glue. I was, so let's just chat really quickly. I think I told y'all that my laptop is broken. I dropped it. Yes, not on purpose, but I dropped it. And so today is the day that I take it to get fixed. So I have another computer that I use to do certain things on, but it's not like that laptop. Like, that laptop is like my craft and game laptop. So I watch like YouTube videos and other things on it. So I am kind of forced to use my smaller Chromebook, and the Chromebook is primarily for one purpose only. And I can't really type on it like I want to and things like that. So I'm kind of, I wouldn't say I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place, because I could always go into my bedroom and use the PC, but I can't keep an eye on the little guy. So that's why I really need that laptop to be fixed today, hopefully. If not, if you hear a story on the news, for those news watchers out there, about a lady going crazy in the Best Buy, it might be me. No, I'm joking. I probably won't act a fool today. But who knows? It depends on what the heck they tell me. Because Best Buy, the people in Best Buy can get kind of crappy with you sometimes. So anyway, we're going to use this My paper trimmer was acting funky with me. And I need a ink block, a stamp block. You know, I purchased some stamp blocks from Michael's when they had reasonable price items back in the day. And I only got 3. And I was like, I don't need a lot of stamp blocks because I have my Tim Holtz stamping platform and the other things that I've recently acquired. And I'm like, I don't need this, but I really don't like doing this with large stamps. Like I would never take A2 size large stamp and try that because I just do not care for it. I don't care for it at all. And I want to talk to you all about the sentiments on that Unity stamp thing. Even though it doesn't match the stamps they put on there, like the picture stamps, I have more than one Unity stamp kit, and You're So Sweet can go on anything. You know, you can get some ice cream and put on there and say, you're so sweet. You're sweeter than sugar. That's a lot of sweetness, right? But you know, sentiment stamps for me are kind of meh. Wipe this off. This probably will look good in like some gold embossing. But we're gonna use black. All right, let's see if the next one stamps lemons. Let's see if the next one stamps out a little bit better than that. We're gonna use this anyway, and I think that's how it's supposed to look. Because when I was looking at the stamp, it has some little spaces, which is not bad. And I think we're gonna use, I don't know what we're going to use. I stamped it out like this because I want to cut it with some scissors, some decorative scissors, I think. So today, after school, I'm going to be missing out on so many things like live streams and stuff like that. It's going to be sucky. Okay, so I want to see which scissor I like the best, and I did these two. One is seagull and one is sunflower. Right? I like seagull the best. It's just easier to cut, but we are going to use both of them. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this down just like this. I'm going to cut around it, right? And I'm going to do the same thing for the other one. Wish me luck. Okay, so here we are at attempting to put this down. I did trim up this some more, and so it kind of looks weird right here, but I think we'll be okay. Because I can't cut straight lines, let alone decorative lines. So, we'll see. If not, I can just peel this off and go from there. So, actually, I might just go ahead and do that to save me some heartburn. Let me see. All right, so I think I got it worked out. We will see. I did cut it down and I inked the edges up with some shabby shutters just to pull some green in, lemony green, limey color. And I think we're going to do this. I think this will be fine. Now you're probably thinking, Brandy, why didn't you cut this out? Because I didn't want to go in and snip it and all that stuff. So you see, I colored this in because I thought maybe we would have this kind of like that. But I was like, why is it darker than these? Again, I don't know. So I think this may work. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this little lemon off on the side really quickly. My neighbors are going to work, so it's getting a little bit noisy here. Yeah, but I think that'll be fine. So we're going to go ahead and glue this down. So I was saying that I was watching a video yesterday of someone doing a glue review of the new glue that's barely art glue, I think is what it's called. I don't know if that's the real name of it or not. But I am interested in a different glue. Not because I don't like art glitter glue, because I do like it. But I just want to know about a glue that doesn't warp your paper. That's my only care, I guess, right now. Is it a glue out there that doesn't warp your paper? And I said I was going to pop this one up. You know, a lot of glues say they don't warp your paper, but when you use them, they do. And maybe if I'm not so generous with the glue, it won't do it as much. Like I just used that tacky glue, and even though it didn't warp the paper, is that looks crooked. That's because it's on here crooked, but it's straight as, we're gonna leave it. I can't. I'm not gonna be stressed out about it at all. There we go. And we're gonna leave these leaves flying in the wind, and we have finished our card for today. Okay, so this is the one that I just trimmed the edges and corner rounded, and then I just changed the position a little bit of the lemons, but it still has that one leaf, which is fine. You wouldn't know it unless you saw this one. I enjoyed doing the entire card from start to finish. Nothing's on the inside, and I'm going to leave it green. I'm not going to put a white layer in there, only because I want them to see like the contrast of the card. Maybe I'll put a line in, but not right now. I don't think I will. But if I need to, I would. But I don't think I need to, because you can write on green with black ink, no problem. So anyway, I hope that you've enjoyed today's Crata. I hope that tomorrow I can tell you that my computer is fixed. Everything is great. The library adventures, all of my Friday duties were fantastic. I want to say thank you all for watching. And until next time, happy crafting.